Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Space Quest 2 Vohaul's Revenge, where the alarms are once again blaring, and I think we're trying to find our way out of this place. Before, what was it? Last time it said a meltdown or something. We ran into some sort of robot thing over this way, I believe. I don't know if it's still there. It was a couple of hallways over, I think, so I think it was just this way. And then it chased us, and of course we died. So, was it this hallway? Maybe it was a couple more hallways, actually. Anyway, we're going to try and figure this out. There it is. There's the thing. So let's run away. I mean, the only thing I can think of here, and I was thinking between episodes, is that maybe we can just get it to follow us and run round. There we go. 40 minutes until meltdown. That's what we saw before. So it seems like we both run at the same speed. So I'm thinking what we can maybe do is lead it round, because I think, remembering rightly, in the vehicle bay, I believe that the walkway along the top joins up on the other side. So I wonder if, similarly to the areas in the bottom, interestingly, that hasn't followed us here. Okay. So I wonder anyway, like when we went down the elevators, it sort of looped around, didn't it? Even though we went sort of left continually, we ended up on the right. So I wonder if maybe if we go through this door here, it will loop us around to that area where the robot was, maybe? Or maybe it's a completely different area. So let's have a look. Right, so we are somewhere different for now. So let's look around. You are somewhere. Fantastic. Okay. Does that help us? Right, we're in another area. We are somewhere. Well, we've got 40 minutes, right? So I don't know how long that's going to translate to in game time. What's this area? We are somewhere again. Okay. So, I mean, I didn't see a way past that robot thing. Oh, God, it's here. Okay. Right. That's a bit annoying. So it can follow us up until the point where we reach the main room, and then it seems like it stops. So, I mean, honestly, other than maybe us having an item, I don't really see... Yeah, see, it's not following us here again. Support a whistle, lighter, dialect, puzzle. Honestly, I don't know what item we can use there. The alarms are very annoying, aren't they? It's got to be said. Perhaps we try looking around in the hallway where the robot is to see if there's anything in there that we can use. I don't know whether we can. Maybe it's a good idea to save here, I guess. Yeah, maybe let's save here, I guess, and call it, you know, alarms 2 or something, because that way then we've saved sort of. No, oh, okay. Okay, so that didn't work. So we haven't got a lot of time. So can we do look around here? You're in a section of hallway. On the back wall is a bank of 4 escape pods. Ah, okay. So, oh God. Can we do look escape pod? Is that a thing? You're in a section of hallway. On the back wall is a bank of 4 escape pods. Okay. Is there a way we can do... God, okay. Let's load up. Is there a way... Do we have time to push a button on the escape pod before that thing turns round? That's my next question. Get in! Any curious... Oh, for God's sake. Right. But that gives me an idea. So it looked like there was another door inside which slid across, a grey door. So I wonder then if maybe we can get in there before that thing can get us. So let's load up the original one. We'll try going this way, because there were 2 pods to the right of that robot and 1 to the left. So I wonder if maybe we'll have time to get to the rightmost pod and get in there before that robot can get to us. That's what I'm thinking we try to do. I didn't call the other one alarms 2, did I? But anyway, is it this screen? Yes, it is this screen. We're going to have to do a bit of save scumming here. Sorry, guys. I know some of you don't like save scumming, but otherwise we're just going to keep dying. Right, so let's push the button. Let's get in. Let's get in. No, okay. So that didn't work. Oh, God. How do we get in? So the door opened there, but we got zapped. So it's sort of... Unless we have got to go for... Push button. I mean, I've got an idea. Let's try another idea. Let's push it and run. We're pushing it and running. We're going to run along, and then we're going to go back once we get to the sort of the corridor on the end. So we'll lure this guy across, make him reset, and then we'll try going back. Right, 40 minutes until meltdown, that's fine. So let's keep running. Hopefully we can do this. We'll run all the way to the right. We'll get rid of this guy. Maybe that's what that flashing wall is here. Maybe that means that the robot can't follow. So let's try going back, because the robot's gone, right? So now if we go all the way back, hopefully the escape door is still open. And then we'll be able to... Sorry, I keep coughing. And then we'll be able to maybe walk through. We'll give it a go anyway. So we'll save here again. And we'll call it... I don't know. Maybe we just save over alarms 1. Oh, of course, it's the corridor after this, isn't it? Never mind. Right, let's go on. Let's save alarms 1 again. Right, it's open. Okay. No, what's going on? What? Right, so we died again. It looked like there was like a force field. One of them is open. Do we have to, like, type to get in or something? The robot has apparently decided that it is permissible for you to be here since you are in the pod already. Yes! Alright, nice! Upon entering the escape pod, you quickly take your seat. Right. Oh, we've got a massive boost of score for that. So maybe we are near the end of the game, actually. Let's save over alarms then and call it escape pod. Right, so that's what we had to do. We had to lure it away, come back. What's going on? Look around. You are seated inside one of the emergency escape vehicles. Before you lies a control panel on a viewport. Okay, look, control... Oops. Control panel. We'll get there eventually. The only outstanding feature on the launch the panel is the clearly marked launch button. Push launch button. Warning: emergency escape vehicle launch sequence has begun. All right. Launch time minus T minus 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whee! Okay, did we do it? Phew! You're going to have to stop cutting these escapes so close, Roger Wilco. Well, you must feel pretty good right now. You stopped Vohaul from carrying out his threat of salesman infestation, ultimately destroying the twisted scientist himself. You also managed to save your own skin. And just look at that score. Pretty darned impressive. What? Is that the end? 208 out of 250. Suddenly, a warning signal draws your attention to the oxygen meter on the front panel. It reads low and dropping fast. This is just great. You knew it was all too good to be true. You have maybe 5 minutes of air left. Well, Roger Wilco, it was nice knowing you. Alright, put on oxygen mask, because we've still got that, right? Good idea. Unfortunately, as you begin to put it on, you notice that the tank is empty. Sorry. Oh, what? What? What the hell is it? What? Alright, let's look. Can we look around? Now you take the time to view the interior of the pod in more detail. You see a sleep chamber against one wall. Look, sleep. chamber? The chamber is a bed of sorts, enclosed in a large... Damn it, I thought we'd done it! In a large plexiglass cylinder. The occupant of such a chamber would be placed in suspended animation and kept alive for an indefinite period of time. Right, okay. Get in sleep chamber. Get closer. Oh, we can move. Okay. Get in sleep chamber. Get closer. Get in sleep chamber. You need to open sleep chamber. You turn back the plexiglass cover. Get in sleep chamber. You make the split-second decision to enter the sleep chamber. It seals automatically. Soon you are overcome by a pleasant drowsiness. This is certainly better than suffocating. You begin to drift away into a deep sleep with the satisfaction of having accomplished your task. You've come through in the clutch, and you deserve a nice long rest. Now if someone would just pick you up somewhere along the way. So long, Roger Wilco, and thanks again for saving your people. We did it! Wow, only 218 of 250 though. We missed so many points. I literally have no idea where they were. The end for now. Thanks for playing Space Quest 2. We did it, guys. We completed Space Quest 2. Oh, man. I wasn't expecting this one to be the last one because of the score, but I guess there was a lot that we completely missed out on. Right, where do I begin with this one? It was everything that Space Quest 1 was, but better, in my opinion. Better puzzles, more creative deaths. I mean, the amount of deaths they put into this is just absolutely incredible. The level of creativity is brilliant. The text parser system was better, although I did still struggle because I kept trying to type use, but going forward we'll do better on that, I think. The music's great, the story's great. Sludge Vohaul I thought was a great villain, although he was quite easy to kill, in my opinion. That was a bit of an anti-climax for me, but, you know, it's not going to taint the experience at all. What else can I say? The visuals, even though they're so dated, I love them. I love the way the colours are used and things. I think it's brilliant. My one bugbear was probably that wastebasket puzzle where we had to set the fire because it just gave us no guidance at all. And we eventually got there after typing so many things in, but I think that's probably the one thing in this game that I thought wasn't great. It wasn't even a difficult puzzle, it was just a complete lack of guidance for the player. But I mean, other than that, this was a really, really good fun game, and I've really loved playing along with you guys, leaving me all the comments and, you know, telling me about deaths that I missed, like the Xenomorph one, I believe. If we had let the Xenomorph kiss us and not reloaded, I think the Xenomorph would have sort of burst out of our chest with a top hat and a cane and started dancing or something, people said. So that would have been pretty entertaining to see. But I mean, there's probably so many more things that you can do in this game that I just didn't get to do, but it adds replayability for me in my spare time. And we're going to be moving on to Space Quest 3 straight away in this slot, so I'm really looking forward to that, because I've heard a lot of people say Space Quest 3 is quite possibly their favourite Space Quest game. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing through all of these games. We're going to do them in order now. In this slot, we're going to play all the way through Space Quest 3, Space Quest 4, 5 and 6. And then we'll see what happens after that. But guys, thank you for joining me for this journey. It's honestly, your comments and things and everything on all of these episodes make it so much more enjoyable to play this. It's been a real pleasure reading and responding to all your comments. It's one of my favourite things to do. You know, running this YouTube channel is engaging with fans of the genre and things, and it's been a real privilege to play it with you guys who know the games inside out, and I can't wait to play more of them and see what you guys think about those as well. It's been a real adventure playing this. It's been difficult in places. We've died so many times. I think S. Thomas will probably leave a comment saying how many times we died. I think we might have surpassed double the 54 deaths that we had in Space Quest 1, but I guess we'll find out. He'll probably also say how we died the most often as well, because I know there was a count going on of ways that we died, so it'd be interesting to see that. I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, maybe killed by robots or something. I'm not sure. It'd be interesting to see what happens there, but for now we're in suspended animation, and I guess that will all be, you know, explained at the beginning of Space Quest 3, how we come out of that. Who knows? But for now, that is going to do it for this one, guys. So thank you once again for joining me for this journey. It's been absolutely brilliant. I've loved every second of it. A big thank you to my patrons as well. Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, and Paul from the Phantom Fellows for all the support. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you enjoyed the series, subscribe if you're new and you haven't already done so. And I can't wait to see all you guys in Space Quest 3 very soon. Take care. Thank you also for being so awesome. And I'll see you all next time.